Okay, I have no idea where I found this. I think I saw this website appear in my YouTube recommendeds. I saw a video by George M, which led to a video by Cinnamon Toast Ken, and it's a game where you have to match the crime with the mugshot. You sort of have have looked at this person's mugshot, as you can see here. We've got 12 examples here. You have to look at them, and there's five crimes, or sometimes there's five weapons, and you sort of have to match the crime with the mugshot. Now, I'm going back to page 15 because, yeah, I haven't gone back this far. I've only done the first few pages. This website is hilarious. Yeah, I know it's 1:03 a.m., but I don't have work. So may as well just do this. Okay, so this one is matching the arrestee with their alleged weapon. Now, this is a curtain rod. I can imagine some old woman just tearing down the curtain in a fit of rage, somehow finding the curtain rod lying on the floor, picking it up and beating her husband with it. So I reckon that's her. A sandal or flip flop or thong, as we say in Australia, but honestly, I just say sandal. I reckon it's you. You're the sort of person I'd find on the beach in nothing but sandals, a Hawaiian t-shirt, and cargo shorts. Okay, butter. So it's probably someone who can at least cook a fried egg. And I reckon I'm just gonna go for you. I reckon you were cooking like a fried egg, a little bit more, or like a or I don't know, maybe scrambled eggs. And someone was pissing you off, so instead of applying butter to the pan, you applied the butter to someone's face. The golf club. I reckon you're a golfer. I reckon you play golf in your spare time. Maybe it's just a shirt, but I reckon you do. Yeah, yeah, okay. This orange jumpsuit, you're in for some serious shit. Let's see how it went. I got three correct. Jeez. This guy was the butter guy. Should have known. Okay, let's play the previous contest. Okay, so now I have to match the of a crime with the mugshot. Sometimes sometimes mugshots have a similar theme, and the only theme that seems to be going here is they all got arrested because this guy is clearly different from everyone else. Robbery. I've noticed that the real difference between robbery and stuff like theft is that robbery occurred in someone's house, whereas like theft and burglary was at a store. So who's storming into someone's house? Hey, has this guy got any arms? Well, he might do. I think he's hiding his arms. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't think this guy has any arms. I can't imagine him robbing place with his mouth. How do you even commit a crime with no arms? Does headbutting count as domestic battery? Does biting? Trespass? I don't even know how you get in someone's property with no arms. Do you just like walk up and down the fence, or just sort of wall jump like in Mario? I think you're domestic battery. Who's passing bad checks? Okay, someone who's tried to get out of paying someone by writing a false check. Look, those tattoos don't pay for themselves. And honestly, the tattoo work isn't that bad. So I reckon this guy's passing bad checks to a tattoo place, at least for at least for his forehead. Everything else is kind of smudged. For robbery, I reckon you. Who's the stalker? Who's the trespasser? I reckon you're the stalker. You're the trespasser. Final answer, and I got them all wrong. Damn. No arms guy did rob someone. Like how did he just get just steal something in his mouth and just run off? This guy, yeah, trespassing. Yeah, look, he might not even been trespassing. He might have just been walking somewhere and someone must have called the cops on him because he is one strange looking guy. Okay, let's play the previous contest. Here we are again. Some people are happy, some are sad. Okay, this guy. These are not gang symbols. These are obviously contacts. This guy's a SoundCloud rapper. So SoundCloud rapper, I'm either thinking forgery or sexual battery. Forgery, I don't know, maybe selling fake Gucci bags. Trust me, if this is real Gucci, that'll be $15. Or the sexual battery, because he got into SoundCloud, trying to get chicks. Chicks didn't notice them, so he just grabbed a pair of tits, and now he's in the slammer. I reckon he's sexual battery. This is either a 30-year-old woman or an 18-year-old man. It could be a 30-year-old man. So some people do look younger than they really are, like me. Even though I sound like a 50-year-old chain smoker, I get carded all the time. Okay, heroin. Okay, heroin's usually an easy one. You sort of have to get that heroin look, which could be the SoundCloud rapper again, but I think that's you. Someone's I reckon he's pissed that the cops got a hold of his stash for a hate crime. I was thinking like this was some kind of sewn-on patch, but I reckon that's just some kind of weird jacket you got at Target or something. I'm just gonna. Nah. This one's tough. I reckon you're the hate crime. Stalking. Should I? Yeah, you got your eyebrows done up, got your hair done up for, for a date. But honestly, a date wants nothing to do with you. I reckon you tried to sell $10 Gucci bags. Ah, got free right. Ah, jeez. Ah, so SoundCloud was the forger. He was selling those $10 Gucci bags. Yeah, everything was correct. I'm pretty proud of my deduction reasoning of this one, at least. Okay, what have we got now? Match the rest of the item I allegedly stole. First thing I want to know is who's stealing Bud Light? Bud Light's like the cheapest shit, or from what I've heard. Never drank it because it's not available here in Australia. Usually, one stealing Bud Light is usually already pretty wasted and needs another fix. It's usually a youngish looking person, so I think the Bud Light stealer is you. That's mad. I thought that was like. I thought that was initially like Magic the Gathering, but that word there clearly says giants. Who's a card collector? I reckon you. Who's stealing the Lunchables? I've got no idea. Who looks like they fish in their spare time? I reckon you. I reckon you stole the fish bait. You stole the Lunchables. You stole the socks. Ah, got two right. Should have guessed. You gotta be pretty damn bad if you have to resort to stealing Bud Light. Okay. And now we have to match your SD with our alleged weapon. I think this might be a nipple pump. Now, the reason why I know this is because I saw something on Reddit saying, "Hey, what is this thing I found in my dad's toolbox?" And he found a nipple pump. uh, okay. Oh, gee, that's got to be nasty. I hope to God that wasn't hooked up to a battery. And this, Jesus, yeah, I hope to God you just beat someone with this and didn't try to do the Tide Pod challenge. Okay, now going with a toolbox thing with this nipple pump, I reckon it's either I reckon that's you. I reckon you're the tradie with the nipple pump that I saw on Reddit, and some guy's trying to rob you, so you just grabbed the first thing you could find, chucked it at someone, and only later did you realise that you chucked a nipple pump. The phone. I don't know. A banana. I reckon it's this woman or this man. These are the two who I reckon probably have a random fruit bowl in their home. Someone was stepping out of line, so I reached into the fruit bowl, threw it like a boomerang, whacked him, spun back. They caught it back in their hands. I reckon you're the banana man. I reckon you tried to assault someone with a phone. You're the Tide Pod, you're that. Ah, got them all wrong. Yes, he was game was impossible. Okay. Again, match the rest of alleged crime now. Prostitution. Well, okay. You could think a woman did it. It's the oldest profession, after all. But I guess in some areas, there might be a demand for male prostitutes. I'm just gonna go with this guy. No, this not something that's too obvious. So I reckon prostitution is either you or you. I'm gonna come back to this one, but public intoxication. Okay, now you definitely look the most drunk, but you definitely look like you're kind of on something as well. You drove around in contact. I reckon you're public intoxication, honestly. Shoplifting. I know that. I know that. I think I know that the most common crime women commit is shoplifting. They usually commit non-violent crimes. It's either shoplifting, drug offences, that sort of thing. I reckon. Oh, there's public intoxication and drunk driving. So, yeah, I reckon public intoxication is you. Honestly, no, you and you're the drunk driver. For shoplifting, I reckon it's you. You're in for. Yeah, I reckon you're in for prostitution. That fur coat don't pay for itself. This guy could be the trespasser. No, I'm actually going to switch these two. Here we go. I got none of them right. Fuck. I switched these two at the last second, did I? Damn. Struggle was real. Now, possession of this, I'm not going to say because YouTube's probably going to ding me if they ever view this video. I think, yes, it's probably either 2 or 4. I know I'm just saying old white guy. He's goddamn material. I reckon the most obvious one is probably you. Because you're already in an orange jumpsuit, which means they probably had to drag your ass back out of jail because you did something, and I don't know how you can download stuff on a computer in prison. So I reckon you got in. And again, all of these do look like crimes that just happened. Maybe they just used an old mugshot of this person. Either way, this guy's done time. So I reckon, I'm just going to go drunk driving for you. Drunk driving, you usually have to pick the person who's kind of out of it. Maybe that's not for burglary. I reckon you're the burglar, you're in for narcotics trafficking. I reckon that's just simple trespassing. I reckon his parole officer was just trying to ding this guy for anything, and just found him walking around one day. I was like, "Yep, you're back to the slammer." It's been a slow day for me, and I got all of them wrong again. Look, as I said before, that sort of material, old white guy. Now, narcotics trafficking with the old one, I reckon she might have used a bit too much of her own supply, which is probably why she got caught. Now, this is the rest of her alleged weapon. Dear God, that. Yeah, all these can be pretty nasty, but I've got no idea what that is. I don't even know what that is. Is it a hair straightener? I reckon that's a hair straightener. So either 2 or either 1 or 4 for the hair straightener, unless it was their girlfriend's or wife's or even daughter's hair straightener or son's, and they stole out the bathroom, whacked someone with it. But I'm just going to go for the obvious. I reckon the hair straightener is you. For brick, I don't know. Baseball bat. Who's got a baseball bat lying around? It's probably someone with kids, honestly. So either 1 or 2. I mean, any one of them could have had kids, but I'm going to say someone who's most likely to have young kids. I reckon it's you. It's you. I don't even know what this is. Oh, it might be something used to. I've got no clue what that is. It's some random household object. I'm just going to put that for you. You toss that. You toss the brick. I got them all wrong again. God. Okay. Are you even allowed to wear sunglasses in your mugshot? Surely that can't be allowed. Parole violation for you, 100%. Oh no, you could be in for indecent exposure because you haven't got a shirt on. Yep. Yep, this guy was walking with his sausage and 2 veg out. He doesn't care. He'd do it again. Parole violation. Drunk driving. Okay, who's someone a bit more wasted? I reckon you're drunk driving. Domestic battery. I reckon you. Husband said something you don't like. Gave him the 5 finger. Okay, parole violation. I reckon you. That's assault. And I got 1 correct. Better than 0. I'll stick with that. Okay, what have we got here? I think I'll do 3 more after this. So, this one. I'm going to manage your arrestee with their alleged crime. Cocaine possession. Someone who's obviously someone who was obviously getting the big geeked out on their own thing. So I reckon cocaine possession could be either one of these 2. Prostitution, could it be a guy this time? I don't think so. I'm just going to go with 1 for prostitution. She's had her hair done up and she's hitting the streets. Okay, so having sex in public. Should I? Yeah. 2 or 3 for having sex in public. As that face, like, yeah, I caught doing it. Do it again. I reckon you could be both. Nah, you can only have one of those. So I reckon this guy, yeah, he's pretty. He'll caught doing it in public, and he's happy to have it on his record because it proves that he does get laid. Okay, cocaine possession. 3 or 4, I'm guessing. I'm gonna guess your cocaine, you're driving with a suspended license, and you domestic battery. I got none of them right. Shit. That is not the face you make when you get caught having sex in public. That's the face you make. Okay. Okay, so looks like we got the starting lineup for Chicago White Sox. Oh, these. Okay, so this is of White Sox's new second baseman, and he got caught. Nah, screw it. Possession of drug equipment, narcotics possession. Usually, narcotics possession. They're usually actively doing the narcotics. So, which one looks the most wasted? I'm thinking 4. Yeah, you use for narcotics, I reckon. Drunk driving, oh, it's another one. Drunk driving is either 1 or 3. I reckon you're drunk driving, honestly. You don't even know where the camera is. 2 wasted out of our mind. Criminal damage, theft. Again, mostly women who commit theft, so I'm just going off of that. Possession of drug equipment, yeah, you. And criminal damage. Ah, damn. 1's better than 0. I'll do 2 more. Okay, now this one, is there one for drunk driving or meth possession? I'm just gonna do that. Pepsi boy, what are you in for? Someone couldn't pay their child support because they're spending it too much on beers or too much on Pepsi. I reckon you look like you're the most methed out, so I'll just go meth for you. Weapons possession. Who's the most likely to have a weapon? I reckon you. You've seen some shit. You've done some shit. I was going to say that might look like the black tear that's filled in whenever you kill someone. But as far honestly, I'm not too sure. Either way, you've done some serious shit, lady. Oh man, I think it's a lady though. Battery or failure to pay child support. I reckon your battery and you're just like, shit, I ain't got no cash. Again, this game is impossible. Last one. Match your SD with their nickname. Oh, this is an interesting one. Hobbit, who's nasty. Duck Dynasty. I'm just gonna go with that. It's probably a trick, but whatever. Who's the Hobbit? Someone small, someone a bit hairy. Honest Abe. You could be Honest Abe. Who's nasty? You. I reckon you're nasty. I reckon you're Honest Abe. You kinda look like Abraham Lincoln without a beard. You're nasty. Who's the rooster? I reckon you're the rooster. You're the Hobbit. Nope, I'm switching these 2. You're nasty. Let's see. I got 3 right. Did I switch these 2? Whatever. That's a decent note to end it on.